Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It looks like we've got about 6 people on the stream at the moment. Just Edinburgh Lad in a chat at the moment. So good evening, Edinburgh Lad. I hope that you're well and that you've been having a good day. Today, I'm planning on doing the random races using the randomizer again. So we'll be doing just a short practice and then into a 10-minute qualifier and then 10-minute race. And I'm hoping to be streaming for a couple of hours, so probably up until about 11 o'clock again tonight. My meeting this morning was cancelled. I jumped back onto Gran Turismo last night for a little bit longer. I was running in some friends' lobbies, which was fun. I enjoyed doing that. But this evening I should be finishing about 11, I believe, which should all be good. So I hope that you've all been having a good day and been productive, etc. Reese has just popped in. Good evening, Reese. Welcome to the stream, my friend. So as I said, we're going to be going for the buttons I need to press for that. So I have to do it manually the hard way. And let's just put it up. And I've made a few changes to the randomizer. We've done 6 races so far, and one of the changes that I've made, and unfortunately I can't show you because it will only show the main window, OBS won't pull up the others, is I have used the weight and the horsepower of a car to create a number, and I'm hoping that that has grouped cars of a similar performance together, and then I've created a whole load of additional cars for that. So if I just run the randomizer, you see, okay, that's a group 2 car. Let's just go through again. So this one here is a road car, which happens to be group 14. Group 14 means nothing to anybody except for me. So that car would need to be a maximum of 415 pp with a maximum of 160 horsepower and a minimum of 1,800 weight. Now, theoretically, if we punch those figures in, that should give us a few cars to choose from, and hopefully it's going to bring them all together. So I don't know whether that's going to work out, but we will have to see. So in the chat, so Reese, last day of racing, I'm away for 3 weeks, off to Peterborough. Have a very, very, very good trip, my friend. I hope it goes well. Ernie Ball, gonna miss you, Reese. Yeah, we definitely will. Definitely will. One of the fun races that I enjoy watching on the stream. But hopefully you'll be back at the end, Reese. And maybe I don't know, business or pleasure. But if it's business, yeah, maybe look in. Hi, Ernie Ball. Welcome to the stream this evening. So yeah, I don't know whether that's going to work on the cars, but that's what we are trying. So the other thing as well is, obviously, I don't know how performant that car is against different tracks. So I may well need to take out some of the cars when we do that. But that's the way it's going to work. As you're going to see your brother. Hi, RL250. Welcome to the stream this evening. So let's push the randomizer for real one last time. So this is going to be record number 7. We'll hit the randomizer and we're going to be doing Autopolis. It's already into a race that I'm not too aware of. Autopolis International Racing Course. Autopolis. Where are you? That one there. And we're doing the full course, and we are doing that in group 4 cars. Let's just come down to group 4, and it's in the evening, and we're on SO9. Now I haven't updated the spreadsheet as yet, because I'm hoping that we will probably get one of these weird ones with the VGTs or the normal road production cars, where it's going to have the PP and stuff. And I'm just going to be very interested to see what cars people have got, and how that is going to pan out at the end of the day. I have to change my car. Now, I am not used to, I'm going to be honest with you, I am not used to this track. So I think I'm going to wimp out, and I'm going to go with the Mazda, just because on this particular one. So we're at 7 minutes past 9 at the moment. Obviously, it will be a while before a few people are coming in. So hopefully, depending on how many we've got in the room, we'll probably kick this one off 20 past, maybe half past. Kick in the qualifier off half past. We'll see how many people we get in the room this evening. Right, so we're all set up and running. 7 people dialed in already. I'm on a bit of Lucozade today. I'm just trying to keep this cold. Really trying to get rid of it at the moment. But yeah, we shall see how things go. I've been enjoying these last couple of days, I must admit, on the stream. And this little randomizer, it took a little bit of time to put together, to design it and then code it and stuff. But it's yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. And I've had some good feedback from some of you guys as well, which is good. As long as we don't do any daily race C. Well, unless the randomizer kicks up a daily race C, I don't know. But I did look at the daily races, and daily race B with the GR3 cars seemed to be a bit of a DR basher, and daily race C, am I getting this round the right way? Daily race B was a bit of a DR basher. There are too many D's and B's and C's in here. And daily race C, I couldn't sit there for 20 laps doing that tiny little course. What PD are thinking about with that one, I really don't know. I was doing it today and it was a struggle. Boy, it's a struggle. It really is a struggle. I really don't want to be doing that one. Don't want to be doing that one. Oh, and Fanatec are pushing out a few more deals. The Cuz Sport 3 pedals were released this morning, and I was going to go and grab them while I could, and when I came to do it, it came up sold out, which was a bit of a pain. I still don't know whether I'm going to go the Logitech or the Fanatec route at the moment, but I was going to grab them just because they were on a good deal. Whether they'll get some more stock in and open it back up for Black Friday tomorrow, I don't know, but I'm suspecting they just had X number of units, and once those units were gone, that was it. A bit of a pain for anybody that wants to do one of the pre-orders, I guess, but that's not their problem. But I am still waiting to hear on the Logitech wheel, so it's still in the balance at the moment. I'm still quite happy to go either way, and yeah, I'm waiting for something to happen which will sway me one way or the other. So we've got 6 people in the room already, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the track because I'm not used to this. We'll do 5 minutes of running. I'm in an experiment with car choice. You and me too, my friend. You and me too. In fact, it would help if I put the headphones on so I could hear what's going on. And the other thing as well is I need to stick some racing soft tyres on this. One of the things I haven't had a chance to do yet is to that's interesting. Okay, so let's just cancel my entry. Let's go and buy some racing soft tyres. One of the things I haven't had a chance to do yet is to build into the randomizer tyres. It's one of the things I want to do. So we're going to be throwing out different tyres. At the moment, I'm leaving all of the tyres open, so you can run whatever you want. Good evening, Shumi. Good evening, Marky Mark. I hope everybody is well and doing good. Whoa! Okay, that corner comes up faster than I thought. This is a problem when you're doing tracks you really don't know, and it looks like somebody's been through the gravel already. Something tells me this isn't going to be the first time that one of us goes through there. I thought this was a track that I knew, but it would seem not. So I'm probably going to be pretty slow around here because I don't know where the braking points are or anything. But this is the whole idea of this. It's to get us out onto tracks that we don't know, doing things that are unusual. Whoa. Actually, I do know this. I do know this track. I do know this track, and I'll tell you what, one of the cars I like doing this in is the Ferrari. Where is the Ferrari? There she is. Make sure we got soft tyres on. Let's just give that a whirl. Let's give that a whirl. But Fraz has gone for the Ferrari, as has Reese. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. I think I do know this track. Evening, Faz. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're keeping well. Pushed that a little bit too much, trying to stay with Ernie through there. That didn't quite pay off, did it? Go over the top. Now I like this track. Now I know which one it is. Just got to remember the braking points and everything. So we come down here. This is the bit where you got to be careful through here, because you'll go off like that. So what we'll do is we'll just run this for another 5 minutes, just and then we'll get into the qualifying. Don't go too wide on that one, and then on the power, cut that one up the straight. And then we've got to watch for the braking point up here, which I think is not there. I want to brake before then. It's no at the 100-meter board, I think, on that board. That one. I think I've been used to possibly doing this in a different car. This one, you're looking for the orange bit on the side there. Down at the third. Treat that as a compound corner. Down at the second or first for this one. First to give you a little bit of rotation. Need to be further over to the right on the way into here. Okay, the 50-meter board is a little bit late through there. Okay, 3 minutes and then we'll go quali, guys. 3 minutes. Oh, still not far. That's nearer the 100-meter board. I think I must have been doing this in either the Super Formula or a GT3 car last time. Because this car does not have the braking power that I seem to remember, so I'm having to adjust my braking points significantly. I can't get used to this one. Just managed to get that on track before that other car came around. Okay, we're starting qualifying, guys. 20 past. Here we go. Just going to be a few of us in this one to start with. We'll probably get a few more people in the next one. But this one should be quite a nice little race. Okay, 10-minute qualifier, and then we'll be into the race proper. Right, this is the one that counts. This is the one that counts. it's on 100. It's better. Follow the black lines. Hit the wrong gear there. Ah, it's in the grass, it's in the grass, it's in the grass. Just managed to keep that out of the grass, but that's blown this one. Blown this lap well and truly. Definitely going to have to go again. I've got 6 minutes though, which is good. On a bit quiet, so I'm concentrating like crazy at the moment. Oh, a little bit too deep on that one. Bit too slow through there. It's not a good lap. .153 and I'm 2.5 seconds off the pace again. Although Shumi sent me a video today via Discord about load cell brake pedals, and boy was that an eye-opener. How a load cell brake pedal puts the power and the brakes down compared to a potentiometer driven system like I'm running. Massive difference, huge difference. If I wasn't sold on a load cell brake pedal before, I certainly am now. So much smoother, so much more progressive, so much easier. You guy had graphs out, analysing everything really scientifically. Fabulously interesting. Morning, Ray. Whoa. Ooh, got that a bit wrong. Got that well wrong. Two minutes to go. Yeah, bit of a slip through there. Shumi with a 152.8. .156 again. We're not doing so good here. Should just get this one in. What I will try and do is just keep it on the black stuff and see if we can pick up a few places that way. Don't want to come too far off the curb through there, because you just lose your line and then you're in the gravel. Need to really hug that line all the way through there. Wow, Shumi, look at the smoke on the front of your car. Oh my word. Crikey. Loads of smoke. Well there, well. Well, let's see how we go. So we've got Shumi, Reese, Ernie Ball, RL250, Edinburgh Lab, myself, and Baz in the room for this one. We've got a Viper, which seems to be a really good car around here. We've got the 458, a Mazda 3, two Sylvia spec cars, and then 2 more 458s. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how we go on this one. Very interesting to see how we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. It looks like Christy and Silo didn't quite make the cut this time, unfortunately. So we'll get this race underway. 10-minute race, and then looks like we'll have a few more people in the room. And it's good to see Silo back in the room. Haven't seen Silo in a while, so I haven't seen him racing. So that will be good. And I know Silo, is that Mikey Mark? I can't remember. I am terrible with names of the cars and the names in the chat. Oh, still playing around with brake balancing here. Yeah, no, it's Mikey Mark. I thought it was. I'm learning. I'm getting there. Oh, sorry to hear your back has still been bad. I know you had a bad back for a while. Right, we've got some quick people in this room, so I'm going to need to get on with it, because they're going to be coming through pretty quickly. And let's just see how far down the road we can get before they start catching me up. It will be easier when I've got one of them in front of me and I can follow as a reference. So I've got RL250 right behind me at the moment. Chasing down hard. Whoa, we've gone a bit deep into there on a corner that I normally do quite well in. This one at the bottom's got me. I'm either braking too early or too late. I can't quite get it spot on. Don't leave the door open too much, otherwise they're going to be up the inside. And then you've got this long straight where slipstreams are going to come in. So these guys are really close, look. Oh, we've lost Faz. I can only imagine something bad happened back there. New ball on my back bumper now. pick up this curb, run the curb on the power as quick as we can. Oh, and he's breathing down my neck. Oh, that's too deep. I just tried pushing my brake in a little bit too late there. Reese has got the inside for this one. Now we're in the dirty air, sliding around a little bit. Oh, too deep again. Come on. That's better. Need to stay with these guys now. That's on the grass. I tried braking where they were braking and it just didn't work. I never quite get why I need to seem to brake earlier than other people in this game. But it is the way that it is. Fortunately too far back for a slipstream on RL. But never mind. You've de-ranked one of your Euro accounts. How on earth have you managed to do that? All the way from mid-A to mid-D. My word, that's a massive drop. That's a huge drop. I heard that the daily races were a bit of a DR killer this week, but that's madness. Hi, Clack. Hello to anybody that I haven't said hello to. While I'm racing, I'm a little bit behind with the stream. As you can see, I'm getting monstered again by these guys. Don't think anybody's thrown it off the track yet. We've definitely got to get a bit quicker. It was that first corner that got me. I kept on pushing my braking point too late. Ray, starting pole, deliberate come, lasting 15 places in a row. That's like me. That's like me all over. That's what I do. Except I don't finish start pole. But then I guess the fun is bringing it all the way back up to A again. I'm just waiting for a daily race that's a car I like and a track I like, and then I'll get back into it. Also a week when I haven't got everything going on in my life. Been really busy one this week. So you want an account with some not so high streamers, maybe help them rank up. Yeah, that's a cool idea. Yes, that's a nice idea. Yeah, those Mazdas are good, aren't they? Well, I did get a clean race bonus. Oh. Serious lag. Ooh. Oh, the yeah, OBS is running okay, which is good. Okay, so how did we do? Ernie Ball came first. Best lap with 1:53.1. Reese very close behind with a 1:53.2 and in second place. And Edinburgh Lad with a 1:52.9. Fastest lap was Shumi in Viper with a 1:52.8. Came in fourth. RL250 in fifth. I managed to get sixth, which is effectively last. And unfortunately, I'm not quite sure what happened with Faz, but he seemed to drop out a little bit. But there we go. That is how it is. That is how it is. Edinburgh Lad, sorry for the pressure. Why? That's what it's all about, mate. That's what we want, more pressure. The only way I'm going to learn is by racing harder with people that are better than me. That's what I need to be doing. Money, money, money. Yeah, I should. I've actually spent a small fortune on cars since the grinding went on. But then I got so fed up with grinding that I gave it a miss. It just got so boring just grinding all the time. So I could have got a lot more before it finished, but I didn't. So we're at Spa, my friends. We're at Spa. Spa-Francorchamps. The 24-hour layout. Now, I don't know. What is the difference between the 24-hour layout and the full course? The map looks the same. There must be some difference, but I don't know what it is. And then we start getting into some funniness. So we've got S14. And we are at Sunset. But look here. Look here, look here, look here. Here, this is where it's going to get interesting. So we go no limit on the cars. But it's got to be a road car. But we want a PP. Where do I set the PP? blah, 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 PP limit. PP of 610. This would be interesting if this works. This is a theory. A maximum power of 760. And we want a weight which is a minimum of 1700. Right, so we'll change the event settings and we'll see what happens. Now this is using my theory of the weight and the BHP, where I've tried to bundle cars into little bits of categories to see if we can get some relatively decently matched cars. Really don't know whether we are going to or not. So no GR3s, GR4s, GR2s, so no GR cars, no VGT cars, no Super Formula cars. These should all be normal road cars. And you can see that all of the cars in here, if I just come out of go back into the right screen, loads and loads of cars that you can't actually use. Lots and lots of them. In fact, I've got to come right the way down. Ooh, still coming down. Okay, so that looks like that's blown out straight away, because that looks like I haven't got one car that I can use. So that theory has probably not worked, almost definitely not worked. Okay, that ain't gonna work, guys. That is not gonna work. So that is a shame. See, what I did is I've grouped them. I put the top PP, the HP and the others, and it's not worked because I can't use any of my cars. Can any of you use any of your cars? Have we got anybody with a car? I don't think we have. So that theory is, let me just have a little look for a second, guys. So we got a PP of 610. Yeah, don't worry about it, Shumi, because I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, I've got all these cars and I just can't run any of them. See, the PP, I'm in performance points, so 610 is the limit. So that's basically where my limit is. But I now need to have a minimum horsepower of 760. Sorry, a maximum horsepower of 760, but a minimum weight of 1700. So basically, that gives me what I seem to have is one car. Going by that. I'm just looking at the orange lines. And I'm betting a lot of you won't be able to have any cars. I think I'm going to have to rethink it. Okay, let's just dive into here and edit the event settings. And we are going to go for a... Alright, I'm going to get rid of that. Trying to find some way of getting even cars is just impossible unless I actually fix a particular car. Yeah, so if we go no limit and then we go maximum power output, so the power was 760. Let's just see what that gives us. I'm just experimenting with things at the moment, and it's just so difficult to find out how we can get a good mix of cars that are similar. So again, nearly all of my cars, I've got a few. So I've got the Alphards, I've got the Ready. There's a few in here that I can now do. So Silo is in with the Cosworth. Right, I'm with you on that one. And Ernie, I'm in for a one make. The problem is very often when I've done that, people haven't had that car, which is one of the issues that I've had. You see, man, I could turn around now. Let's take it. So Edinburgh has come in with a 911 turbo. Okay, so we've got a 911 turbo 1981. So if I go Porsche, where are we? It's just come down to the Porsches. So on a Porsche 911 turbo, the Peugeot, a Porsche 911 turbo 1981, which I'm going to assume is that one, which then means I'm going to need to restrict it in some way. To bring it in line, so I need 610. Okay, so who has got the 911 Turbo 930-81? For instance, Mikey Mark, Silo, have you got it? Kushti, Shumi, Ernie Ball, Reese, any of you got that car? Because that tends to be the difficulty, is finding people with that particular car. And then at the moment, I've got no clue what the difference in performances are of these particular cars. Jimmy, which? The 911 Turbo 930-81. See, there we go. Straight away, Reese doesn't have it. Sido's just looking. See, this is the issue with the one make. And a lot of people that are finding my channel are new to the game. They don't have loads of credits. They don't have lots of credits to buy the cars. Which is why I'm trying to get blocks of cars that we can actually race. So the question therefore would be, Reese, have you got something close to what we are running? So if I was to bring up the, let's just do it by last used. So basically I'm running, the cars are obviously rear engined, rear wheel drive, 276 horsepower and 1200 kilos at 609 pp. So if you've got something similar to that, happy days. Yeah, we do love the old schools. So Reese has come in with the Julius Sprint. I'm just going to pop out. I'm going to leave. We'll come back to this at 10:05. I'm just going to pop out on track. So we'll come back at 10:05 and we'll see what cars people have got. But this is my dilemma: is I've got to find. Well, what I need to do. I know I was working on this afternoon, and clearly what I need to do. The theory didn't work. I'm going to need to run some numbers, and then because I've bought a load of cars now, I should be able to see whether they fit. I've just had to detune my 81, so I reckon the stock 81 is going to be pretty good actually. I think it's going to probably be better than what I've got. I'd load it up and give it a go. Yeah, I think a lot of us have got a soft spot for this track. God, this is hard to keep in a straight line. Very hard. Whoa. This one's going to be all about keeping it on the black stuff, I think. It's definitely a case of getting the braking done in a straight line. Old school. Yeah, Reese, this is going to be my issue. You see, what I can do is I've got three choices. I either find a formula that works, and that's what I'm working on at the moment, if there is one, or we ditch most of the cars, well, and just go with GR rated cars, so GR3, 4, 2, 1 and B, but then that rules out monstrous amount of cars that we can't run. Or I pick a particular car and people have to then go out and buy it. But the problem is, if you haven't got a lot of credits, you can't go and buy the car. So this is a real catch-22. I was talking to Kura about it earlier on. And I think, a lot of the time they're going one make cars and people are going out and buying the car, but as I said, a lot of people that are finding my channel are new to the game, and they don't have money to go or credits to go and buy all the different cars, and I don't want to force that on people. I really don't. So I'm going to have to work on this and find a formula that works. It might just be that I've messed the formula up on this particular car, of course. I did do it in a rush. Over lunchtime when I was supposed to be doing other things, and then over dinner when I was supposed to be spending time with the family. Right, where are we time-wise? 2 minutes, and I'm going to start the quali. So 2 minutes to get your cars sorted, guys. Just grab something that's close. That's all I can say. Whoa. You've certainly got to be careful with the gears in this car. Clack, a lot of us love the newer cars because it's what brought us to the game. So you prefer like the modern cars rather than the older cars? Timmy, basically you are anything that the game's going to let you run, basically. The parameters are any road car, and it needs to be a PP of 610 or less and HP of 760 or less. I've done away with the weight because the weight was just killing it. So it's a PP of 610 and a horsepower of 760. And if you go into your, let me just exit out of here. For those of you that are new to this stuff, if you go into change car, then you're going to see a lot of the cars have got this flashing yellow bar. That basically means that it's out of scope. And unfortunately, I don't know any way of bringing everything that is in scope to the top. So I could run the Integra, I could run the V8 Vantage, the GT350, the Spider 54. They've got the 959, the Sierra Cosworth, the G Ready. It's a whole load of cars that we can run, but the one that most of us are trying to run is the 911 Turbo, the 930-81. So if you've got that, jump in that car. Yeah, some of the best ones I've had have been in, you know, slow cars. Timmy, I haven't actually started the qualifying. I'm just about to, so you can jump in if you want. Orbulator's just joining. So, Timmy, if you are quick, you should be able to get in the room. But yeah, it's a dilemma. What I wanted to do is I wanted to get a situation where people could be using these other cars that we don't use very much in the game. Because I love seeing all these different makes and models running together, like we did at Goodwood for the 1980s, and I wanted to try and find some way of doing that. Yeah, maybe the PP and the horsepower is enough. Maybe the weight was just a step too far, because, you know, we shall see. We shall see. Okay, I won't wait for you. Orbulator, are you joining us? If you are, I will give you a couple of moments to jump in. And then we are going racing very, very soon. Oh, he's coming out in the Knight Rider mobile. Okay, here we go. Qualifying starts. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everyone. I think this is the Widowmaker, isn't it, that we're in? If I remember rightly. I think this is the Widowmaker. So I'm going to put a touch of traction control on. Can we even get out the pits without crashing? The answer to that is yes. That's the first mission done. We could have some serious slipstreaming going on in this race. Oh, I don't even get through the first corner. Need to brake a lot earlier than that. A lot earlier. This is like tiptoeing around on ice. Ugh. Hi, Robin Empire. Yay, 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 yay. I need to concentrate. I've got to get a handle on this car. Brake good and early, and then got to be really careful with the power. Timmy, that's a cool idea, so long as the dice roll in your favour and you can run that car. Yeah, happy holidays to everybody in the States. Is it Thanksgiving today? That might explain why I've been quiet all day. I normally get an email through from my colleagues in the States to let me know that they're off on Thanksgiving, but I didn't get one this year. Okay, cool. Well, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Hope you have a good one. Didn't wish Mike and Trish and the rest of the guys a happy Thanksgiving, so that's a bit remiss of me. So normally my computer comes up and tells me it's Thanksgiving. I usually get the American holidays because I work for an American company. Well, I work for a British company, but we're a distributor for an American company. It all gets rather confusing, so normally I get all of the American holidays coming up on my calendar. 4th of July is easy, Independence Day, but Thanksgiving I always manage to forget. Oh, don't change down too far. Yeah, basically, Timmy, I've written a randomizer which randomizes the track, the car type, the weather, and the time of day. So we're getting nobody knows what we're running until I push the dice. Unfortunately, I'm struggling with the car types at the moment. Once I get that sorted out, it'll be a bit better. At the moment, I did a randomizer and it randomized me a configuration where none of the cars worked, so I fell flat on my face there, completely flat on my face. But it's early days. It's taken me quite a while to, well, it hasn't taken me quite a while, but I've spent a lot of time that I didn't need to on the randomizer to try and get it as good as possible, built quite a lot of features into it and quite a lot of intelligence into it. And I've still got a lot more to do, but for the moment I'm trying to get it so that we can actually use it on the stream. And what I want to do is move away from just GR cars all the time. I want to use the VGT cars, I want to use the other cars in the game, and that's what I'm trying to build into this randomizer. You're going to see it in operation in a minute if you hang around, because I bring it up on the screen so people can actually see can see what the randomizer comes up with, and I've stopped concentrating and immediately thrown it off the road. Let's just try and tuck in behind these guys. They don't call this a Widowmaker for nothing. Come on. Where are we at? 247, and Edinburgh has done a 238. The big question is, who's running traction control full? The other thing I want to do, build into the randomizer, is random tyres as well. So we're either running softs, hards, or soft hards or mediums of all the different compounds, possibly even combinations thereof. Woo. Yeah, you'll see it in practice in a minute. So what we do is we'll run this race, and then as soon as the race is over, 10 minutes, well, 12 minutes time, just under 12 minutes time, we'll pull it up and you'll see it running. It just gets us all out of our comfort zone. We're not running the same old laps in the same old cars. If you want to see it, there it is. So you can see there what we're running on this particular race. The only thing I had to change was to lift the I had to lift the weight on that one because the weight just completely messed it up. Oh, I can't push buttons and drive at the same time. Whoa, round we go. I couldn't. There's no way you could drive the Widowmaker when you're not thinking. Well, let's get out of the way of that car. Sorry, Kushti. No, I wrote it, Clack. I've designed it, written it, built it all myself. It's not part of the. It's not something that's in the game. I think it's something that should be in the game, in particular for people doing lobbies. And it would be a lot better then, because the game would be, there would be some better brains than me doing it. They could have some proper intelligence, a proper algorithm that would work things out rather than just doing what I've done. Because it's like Kushti pointed out the other day, I can have it sunny and at night. But the game lets you do that. So all we got to do now is the need to work out how we can randomize these cars a bit better. That's what we need to do. Right, qualifying is over. So the last of us just to come in, and then we'll be going racing. You see, where else on Gran Turismo are you going to jump into a lobby and find you're at Spa running around in a 1980s Widowmaker? Nobody in their right mind is even going to want to do this. But I tell you what, we're going to have some fun. Roman, don't worry about it. We'll be 10 minutes running this one, and then we'll be dropping into another random race with probably about a 5-minute practice, then a 10-minute quali, 10-minute race, and we just repeat. Well, and this is the other thing I'm starting to do now is I want to try and get into this 25-minute turnover. So I've got 5 minutes where I'm just setting up the room and chatting to you guys. Then we do 10 minutes of quali, 10 minutes of race. So roughly 25-minute turnaround into another race, 25 minutes into another race, 25 minutes into another race. Because I want to keep this casual drop into the stream, drop out the stream, come and go as you want, rather than making it that you've got to be out at 9 o'clock till 11 and you've got to do all these races in all these different cars and stuff like that. But there we go. Shumi must have every other Porsche but the 81. Keep an eye out for it. It's a good car. It is a really good car. The only reason I'm going with the 81 is because Edinburgh Lad, it popped up and I thought good choice. But we've got the Corvette in there, and we've also got Ernie Ball in that Mercedes, and then we got Reese in an R32. So I think they're all fairly sort of similar cars. At the end of the day, we're just out here to have some fun, so I'm not overly worried about it. But there we go. Clack, you are truly talented. I'm not that good a racer. I guess you're talking about the software. I actually work for a software company that write the tool that I use to build the database and the user interface and all the intelligence behind it, the code and everything else. It's a company I've worked for 25 years. It is the best application development tool on the planet. It is the IT industry's best kept secret. And I just wish more people would learn about it, use it. It's a fantastic bit of kit. It sits between Access and SQL Server, basically. But enough of talking shop. Let's get into, and that's why I have Revelation software on both the randomizer and on my cars. And yes, I do have permission to use the logo. Here we go. I'm going to be a little bit quiet, so this is going to need some concentration. Not least just to get through Eau Rouge without spinning off. Now, where do you brake for the first corner? I've got no clue. The answer to that question is nice and early. Whoa! Oh, I still went round. As did a few others. I did say this was all about keeping it facing the right direction and not spinning off, and that's the first thing I've gone and done. Hey, Kuro! Unfortunately, my idea of using the weight and the horsepower didn't come off, didn't work. So I'm going to have to find some other way of leveling up the field a little bit. Oh, I'm stuck on a randomizer. Fiddlesticks. Oh, sorry about that. That was me again. Unfortunately, the OBS screen is way up the top, out of my eye line. And tomorrow I'm going to be ordering a stream deck, and then it'll be here, and I'll be able to see what we're on and what we're doing a little bit better. So now I've got to race hard to catch up with the guys in front now that I've messed that up. That would teach me to get the stream right. I'm not asking them to, but I need one or two of the guys to throw it off the track now. Give me a chance to catch up. Here we go, round we go. Come on. Where are we? So we're 4 seconds off Ernie Ball, but there's not a lot of chance I'm going to catch Ernie. He's pretty quick. Whoa. The Widowmaker strikes again. Oh. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to all of our friends in America and anywhere else that is on holiday today. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah. This is harder than it looks. I refuse to go higher than traction control 3, but this is such a slippery little thing. See, I can drive this car when I concentrate, but just trying to manage a stream and drive at the same time occasionally catches me out. If I just had a button here to press to move between the scenes, it'd be so much easier than grabbing a keyboard and having to remember all the keystrokes. So that is going to be ordered tomorrow without a shadow of a doubt, and a lot of that is thanks to all you guys that are supporting me, and also the ads that are now running on the channel. So thank you ever so much for everybody that continues to support me, and other things to get, but that's going to be the first one, and hopefully that will enhance the stream and everybody's experience, i.e. me not messing up races and scenes and things. It'd just be a lot easier to manage what's going on. And thank you again to everybody that is subscribing to the channel. It's really, really appreciated. Absolutely blowing my mind at the moment as to how this I can't go through a rouge quickly. Yeah, it's blowing my mind how this channel has just taken off at the moment. A lot of it is the how-to videos. I've got a lot of people coming to me at the moment asking me to do some of the other races I haven't finished yet. I've got to work on those as soon as I can. But I wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. We did that last week, and I don't know what we're on now. It's probably on the screen, but I think we're 1,060. Well, when I checked this morning, don't go down into first. Why are you going into first? You know you've got to stay in a higher gear. I'm entertaining you with my stupid driving. But yeah, no, thank you to everybody that is continuing to subscribe and to support the channel. It's amazing. The other thing as well is every other day I get somebody contacts me who's seen the stream asking if they can come racing with us. Obviously it doesn't suit everybody the time that we're running, but a lot of people like the level of racing, the way that we're conducting ourselves on this channel. And when I say us, I mean everybody. Oh man, alive. Now you know why I don't like Porsches. I love Porsche cars, but I can't drive them. I cannot drive them to save my life. And yeah, I love the chat on the channel. I love the community that's growing. It's just exceeding my expectations at the moment. So a big thank you to everybody. I'm going to get lapped in a minute. Tell you what, there is an awesome battle going on. There is an awesome battle going on. So I've got Kushti in first, RL 250 in second, and Reese. Look at this. This is quite the battle. That's Reese. He's chasing RL 250, he's chasing Kushti. A little bit further back, we've got Orbulator off the road in the Night Rider mobile. Oh, that's a bit beat up. Shumi chasing him down. And then Edinburgh Lad in 6th at the moment, but let's just ride behind Kushti for the moment. So it's a little bit ahead. I haven't got the all the information on at the moment, but Reese is chasing down RL 250 at the moment. So that was a pretty close finish there for those guys. Whoa! Okay, that was an opportune time. There was a little bit of a poor rejoin, but look how courtesy that was. He let Shumi through, which is what this is all about. These are the rules that we apply. So thank you ever so much for letting Shumi through. So there we go. There we go. There we go. Certainly Ball in the Mercedes. Just coming through to finish his lap. Kushti's our winner. The RO 250 came in second, Reese in third. We'll just check the standings. But yeah, that was a bit of fun. Unfortunately, I messed up the stream, which threw me out a little bit. But Kushti won that one with a best time of a 2:37. RL 250 in second. Reese with the fastest lap of a 2:36.6. Nice lap. Shumi in fourth, Orbulator in fifth, Edinburgh Lad in sixth, Ernie Ball in seventh, and of course I silo, and then I parked it up at the end. So well done, Kushti. Nice one, nice one. Right, so let's spin the dice, and this one I'm going to shut up talking, and we'll see if we can have a decent race. So this is the randomizer. We're going to save that one to open up a new record. So what we do is we get a record of all the races that we've done. So the dates, the times, the tracks, the cars that we were running. And then behind the scenes on another window, I can see how many times we used a particular car, a particular type of car, or a particular track, etc., etc. I've got all of those good things. Of course, you can't see that because it doesn't come up. But there's basically 7 races that we've done. So we put in the date and the time. We hit the randomizer button. And this time we are off to Circuit de la Sarthe. And this is the full course with the chicanes. And unfortunately, we're going to get into a situation where the cars are going to be messed up again, because this is what I was trying to work out and it's not worked. So CO5, so we're cloudy in the afternoon. And the fact that we are at the Circuit de la Sarthe, so let's just do a quick check on this. So the PP is 525, and I'm going to assume this is going to result in no cars, in which case, and I'm just going to go with the GR3. The horsepower is 420. I'm just interested as to what happens here, so just humour me for the moment. And the weight is 1500 kilograms. Which should mean that we're running a sort of a bulk standard normal car, and this gets rid of all of the quick cars. That's supposed to be the idea here. Oh, you need a way that you can actually put the keys in. So bear with me just a second, guys. This is probably not going to work, but I'm going to be interested to see what cars I can use. Now, I have gone out and bought all of the cars in the second-hand market, and I've also bought all of the cars from the main dealership. So I'm now collecting the legendary cars. So I have a lot of cars to choose from, and I did that purely so that I could get an idea of whether this is going to work. So you can see here, everything with a yellow bar underneath is out of scope. Now, yes, I can put ballast on and things like that to bring it in scope. No worries, Ernie. But again, absolutely everything. I can't use any of those cars. So if we now go back into edit event settings and we come down to the weight, and I'm going to set that to no limit. Yeah, Roman, I'm in the same boat. Let's take the randomizer down now if everybody is okay with it. So I couldn't use anything. I'm going to change the event settings. And yeah, I was just leaving those up there so that people could see what the settings were for the cars. But again, if I come down, where are we? So 525. Yeah, see again, I can't use anything. So this idea of mine is not working. If I sort this by performance points, so 525. So we get into a 525 margin. So, yeah, that one is out of scope because it's the horsepower. It's okay on that, but the minimum, mind you, I've done away with the weight, so I would have thought that that would have been okay to run. Let me just double check I've taken the weight out. Yes, the minimum weight is no weight. So, yeah, I think the issue is we've got so few cars. So you've managed to get the Roadster. If I come down to the 525, So what have we got? Nothing, 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 nothing. I've got a Sylvia spec car that I can run. There's a few. There's a Slighty that I can run. But very, very few cars. The Civic Type R. So let's just see. What are you guys... So you've got the Manchester Roadster. Roman Empire's got nothing. Right, tell you what, I'm not going to mess around with this anymore. We're going to go straight to GR3s. So we get a decent quick car on this particular one. I'm going to make a ruling. So GR3, we'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that. And what we'll do for the moment is I'm just going to... Right, just bear with me a second, guys. I'm just trying to reset the room. We've got a few people that are trying to do bits and pieces. So I'm going to need to change that car type to GR3. There we go. That's a shame. I'll work on it. I will work on it. We'll get something that will work so that we can get these other vehicles. For the moment, I'm just going to have to deal with GR3s and the like. That's a real shame. See, if I just save that away whilst people are getting their car sorted out, so that's the one we're running now. So when you run, if I go back to the randomizer, for those of you that are interested in such things, so what I can do is I can just run the randomizer. So we're at Monza in a road car, humidity, late morning. That's sunset, humidity in a VGT at Sardegna. That's at Brands Hatch in the Group 3. And you can see that the parameters are just changing up. There. A whole load of different things that we can use. Haven't got maps in everything at the moment, but there we go. Right, okay, let's go back to the PlayStation window. And I think we all know this track. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as we are all into cars... No worries, Joey. Thanks ever so much for dropping the like. Much appreciated. By the way, guys, hit a like if you could. If you haven't already, that would be really great. So I'm just waiting for Kushti, Reese, Jonathan and myself. So what are we going to go with? Let me see. That one, I think. And what tyres have we got? Softs on. I was running this one last night. It's quite a cool car, actually. So as soon as Kushti and Jonathan pick their cars, we'll dive straight into the qualifying. Oh, Reese is in that Aston Martin again. That is a nice car, that one. It is a very nice car. See what? So again, Roman Empire Metals was no cars to run. Yeah, okay. Right, we're all in. I am going to push the button right now. Roman Empire metals, what? Question mark. Not sure what you mean. Not quite sure what you mean. Right. I'm just going to give it a moment, just because I know there's a 15-second lag between what I'm saying and it coming up on the stream. I need to turn down my TV. Right, okay, so let's go qualifying. Good luck, guys. Let's see what happens. Incidentally, I have also included random weather into the randomizer at the moment, but it's set as 1, so it won't come up very often. That weight, I haven't done all the weightings correctly yet at the moment. And once I've got everything sorted out with these cars, then I will re-upload those spreadsheets so everybody can let me know their preferences for cars, tracks, what you like, what you don't like. That way, if you don't like something, it won't come up as often, and if you do like something, it will come up more often. So the weighting is between, and that's WEIGHT, that the weighting is from 1 to 10. So 1 will mean that it only comes up in the list once. If you set it as 10, then it will be in the list 10 times. It's got 10 times more chance of being picked. It's a little bit like the lottery. If you've got 10 tickets, you've got more chance of winning. Well, maybe. Right, now's where I find I've chosen the wrong car again. Because that red car behind me, which I think is a Ford GT, is very quick. It's very, very quick. What tyres have you got on, Roman? I got caught out with that yesterday. I got in a race where everybody was on softs and I was on mediums, and it was a nightmare. One of the lessons was make sure you got a good make sure I've got a good number of tyres for the cars that I'm racing. So at the moment I'm going through a process of buying zillions of tyres for all my cars. Yeah, hards are going to be difficult. I know before the qualifying that you can come out of the race and buy them and fit them in the lobby, but I don't know if you can do that once you're into qualifying. So I'm slowly getting all the tyres for all my cars. The only thing with a 10-minute quali and a 10-minute race here is it's going to be very much a sprint. It's basically you're going to get a couple of laps and that's it. Maybe 3 laps, I guess. That Ford GT has just vanished. I've got a Mercedes breathing down my neck now. It looks like I've chosen the wrong car again. That is the story of my life at the moment. Whoa. Go through there that quick. Thought that might happen. Weather's looking clear. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why do I always drop it when somebody's right behind me? Hi Uncle June. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Hope you're having a good one. Oh, what's Christian? That looks nice. That looks like a really nice looking car. Is that car? I don't know what car it is. I don't recognise it from the back. It sort of looks a bit Mazda-y, but I'm not sure. Is it Mazda, Citroen? I'm not quite sure what it is. It does look nice though. But anyway, you guys have seen how the randomizer works now. So I'm going to be using that quite a bit when we get a week that we don't particularly like the daily races like this one. And it's showing up for some really cool races. And you'll probably notice that Fisherman's Ranch and one or two of the dirt tracks have already been put in as a 1 rather than a 5, because I really hate them. Where are we? 1 minute 50. Might get another lap in. One more opportunity to set a half decent lap. I'm not going to do it like that, am I? Kushti with a 4:05. And I'm sitting on a 4:20. I know why I'm braking as if I'm in a braking as if I'm in a VGT, in a GR4 car. That's my issue. That's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. So what's Kushti in? He's in a... it is a Mazda, I think. An RX Vision GT3. So's Jonathan. They're nice cars. That Ford is cool. Yay, Jonathan's in the race. Good evening, Jonathan. Thank you for joining us. It's a 9 in this one. We've got 18 people, 16, 18 people on the stream. Pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not quite up into the thousands like Rory, but it's good enough for me. Little old me. All right. I'm confused. I thought that was the qualifying over, but it looks like we've got a couple of minutes left to run. Who have we got on track? Oh, there are still a few guys on track. Orbalator in the Coke Mobile. Timmy, an RL250. Jonathan in the Mazda. I think it's a Mazda. Looks like he's finished. It's a really nice looking car, that is. Any ball, it's all about pedals. Yeah. I watched a fantastic video from, oh, I can't remember who did it now. Kuro sent it to me. It's on Discord. And the guy's comparing the potentiometer pedals to the Club Sport 3 pedals with the load cell. And you see the graphs, it's all very scientific, all the graphs and stuff. Mega eye-opener, major eye-opener. Both the brake and the accelerator is applied more cleanly, more progressively. And when you start looking at the brake with the Logitech, the wheel I've got with the potentiometer, it steps up and down. Whereas with the load cell, you've got much more of a smooth curve rather than this step. And yeah, massive difference. Big old difference, big old difference. Right, so where are we? Qualifying is still in process for the moment. We've got 23 seconds left, and then we're going off racing. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting a new rig, I must say. I missed the Club Sport deal with Fanatec today, which was a bit of a shame. Because you told me about it, and I was in a meeting. I checked an hour later and it had all gone. But I think Kuro managed to pick some up, which is good. And I am still waiting on this Logitech thing, which I'm not sure is going to happen, if I'm honest. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Right. Good luck, guys. I'm going to try and keep this facing in the right direction. We'll see how we go. Good luck, everybody. let's do what I did last night, I think. So I've already got that Mazda bearing down on me. Whoa. Hopefully I kept the wheel in there. Oh, I haven't got 7th gear. Oh, I went a bit too deep. Just about managed to get that slowed down, but I picked the wrong set of marshals to brake on. This is Christy's world and we're just living it. Oh, I love it. I'll tell you what, Edinburgh lad is quick in that Ford. Go on, by you go, my friend. Wow, he's broke really late for that corner. How on earth you got that slowed down, I don't know. Why don't you get a track limit, for goodness sake? So we've got RL250 in a Ford chasing us down as well now. He's going through. That Ford is quick. They're coming to get you, Kushti. They are coming to get you, my friend. Well, there will be when we've all served our penalties. Timmy, go left. I think you can definitely say I've chosen the wrong car again. So that's the penalty served. Can't go over that white line. No, this is a race. This is a race, Clack. They're halfway through the race, got 5 minutes left on this one. So it looks like it might be 2 laps, so probably 8 minutes to run. And it certainly looks like I picked the wrong car again. This is too slow, this car. I thought it'd be quick. around here, and I'm driving it as quick as I can. Just can't get close to those guys up front. So just going down here, they're pulling away all the time. We're all in GR3 cars. So we've got some Ford GTs. We've got a couple of Mazda VGTs, I think. We've got a Mercedes. I'm in the Subaru BRZ, which was not a good car to be in. GR3, yeah. Yeah, the randomizer unfortunately threw out another road car combination that didn't work. One or two people had one or two cars that did work. I couldn't find one on my system that would work, so I've got to do some more work on the randomizer for non-categorized cars. So that's the VGT cars and also normal road cars. So I'm going to pull all of that data out tomorrow morning and just leave it so that we're running the GR cars. Until I can work out something that works. Unfortunately not. But you need to be in the qualifying to qualify for the race. I don't believe you can actually join a race once the qualifying started, I'm afraid. So what we're running is around about a 5-minute period where I'm setting up the room and just having a chat with people. We then run a 10-minute qualifier, 10-minute race, and then we rinse and repeat. And as per popular request, I'm trying to keep to that as much as I can. A lot of people wanted to keep the turnaround of the races going, so that's a format I'm trying to do. Roughly every 20 minutes, half hour, we're starting a new race. 25 minutes to half an hour, we're starting a new race. And the one thing I still need to learn to do is to host a stream and race at the same time. I'm still struggling with that part of live streaming. Running these tracks doesn't come naturally at the moment. So we're going to come around, do this one. There'll be one more lap, assuming I can get across the line. Whoa! I was going to say without spinning it. That was a bit too much curb. So 15 seconds off the pace. I was talking to Kuro about this earlier on, and one of the things he does is single make car races, so you've all running the same car. My difficulty in doing that, as much as I'd like to do that, is whether we've all got the cars, because not everybody has loads of credits to go out and buy the cars. So I'm trying to find batches of cars that can run equally together and we can get some good races. So at the moment we've got Smooth Operator, seems to be in a slow car. I'm in a slow car, and or maybe I'm just not good enough driving. But you know, the fact that I'm maxing out my gearbox in 6th gear would indicate to me I'll cut the line now. It's going to be a penalty, I think. would indicate to me that I'm maxing out the rev range. I need something a bit quicker for this particular track. It looks like Edinburgh Lad and Pushti, looks actually like they're having a pretty good battle up front, which is what it's all about at the end of the day. People in here having a good old battle. These track limits around here. It does look a bit close up front. It looks like it's got quite a nice little five-way battle going on up there with Edinburgh Kushti, RL250, Reese and Timmy. Chuck Norris could join a race after quali if he wanted to. Oh, I don't think he would. Well done, Edinburgh Lad. Nice win, my friend. You found a real turn of speed in your racing lately. Ooh. So we've got Edinburgh Lad, Christy in second, RL250 in third, Reese in fourth, Timmy fifth. And I managed to put in a lousy sixth, and then smooth operation Jonathan and Orbalator didn't finish. Yeah, I should have done better than that. Ah, you were on that one, my friend. You were on that one, good and proper. 3 seconds ahead of Kushti. I'm interested to see who got the fastest lap. Yeah, I like to race that one. No worries, Reese, my friend. Thank you ever so much for racing with us this evening. Didn't realise it's 11:15. So Edinburgh Lad with the fastest lap, 3:59.7. Kushti just behind, RL360. And we go through the rest. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. Good night, Roman. Where are you off to tomorrow, Reese? Right, let's wind this up for another one. Yeah, safe travels, drive carefully, my friend. Let's bring the old randomizer up and we'll go for another one. We'll run the randomizer. Ooh, this is gonna be an interesting one. So we are off to Daytona on the tri-oval. Oh my word. In GR1 cars. And it's misty. And it's at night. So we are SO5. It's got nothing to do with it. Night race. GR1 car. Oh my word. Oh my word. This may well be the last one for me tonight, guys. So guys, we're looking for a Group 1 car and it's night racing. Before I forget, I'm going to step back over. Let's just save that one away. And we'll step back onto the PlayStation window. Right. This is going to be really, really, really interesting. A GR1 slipstreaming. It's hard enough slipstreaming at the best of times, let alone a GR1. Hi Rimac, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. You've potentially just joined us at a really interesting race. I don't know what cars people are going for. We've got an LM55 VGT, we've got an R92, GR1s. Okay, so why can that one not run? Interesting. Not quite sure why. Difficult to know what to go with. So what we've got an LM55, 787, R92. I go on with a Bugatti, McLaren, LM55, Hyundai. Ooh. Let's just get out there and do a lap. One of the first things we'll do is just change the tyres, which I don't have. So I'm going to need to cancel the entry, go and buy the tyres. And we'll fit them on. And then we'll just do a quick run. The Dodge Supercar is the Tomahawk, one of the Tomahawks. I've got a funny feeling. So Kushti's putting in a 46, loads of sparks going around that track. Look at that. Something is really bottoming out through there. So McLaren's just gone straight by, which is sort of indicating that this car is, when I'm going flat out, I can't go any quicker. And that McLaren just goes sailing straight by. This is all about the car. Thank you, Clack, for the like. So what are we putting in time-wise? Orbulator, what are you doing on wet tyres, my friend? You don't want to be doing that. So we're coming round to do a lap. Well, how far off this time are we? So Faz has done a 40. That's a 51. That car is way too slow. It's all about the car. So if everybody has picked their cars, so we got a couple of LM55 VGTs. We do have the 787. How many 787s we got in here? To try and level it up a little bit. The thing is, you see, the 787 is a great car, but it's one of those you can only get in the Legendary, I think. You can change your car at the moment. You can change your car right now. But as soon as I start qualifying, no, you can't. So at the moment, I can dive into here. I can change my car. So what I could do is come down and grab the Mazda. I might go with a 787 because a lot of people are doing a 787. This is getting interesting. What's Kushti gone off to buy? Has he gone off to get this one as well? Roman Empire Metals. My car allowed. My problem, Roman, is I don't know what name you are in the actual game. I get confused between the two. Basically, if it's allowed, it will show up in your car list. A smooth operator. Okay, you haven't got a car in there at the moment. This is a, I think it's a GR1 race. I think we're running on this one. I'll tell you. Yeah, it's a GR1. And we're going to need to get this one underway in a moment or two. So I'm just waiting for Kushti and Orbulator. Kushti's just going off to buy a car. It'll just be a moment or two. I'm just going to take this out on track. I want to do a lap or two. Oh, I've only got 5 gears in this. I want to change up. Okay, so I can't change it. That's a shame. Okay, I didn't allow it. Right, so who have we got? Baz is in, Tim is in, I'm in, RL250s in, Orbilators in, smooth upper racer is it. I love that name. Chris D and Jonathan's in. Yeah, Kushti, it's one of the legends. I thought you bought that. It must be on one of your other profiles, because this is one of the ones that we use for one of the World Circuit races, one of the the books. But I think the yeah, we'll see. Anybody else joining? I think we're there. So I am going to run this at 25 past. We're going to start the quali. The quali is going to be interesting, because this one is all about slipstreaming. And if you qualify towards the back, you've got a slipstream overtake, So very, very, very interesting on the quali, this one. Very interesting. Right, we're going racing, guys. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, I like that name too. Smooth Operator. Operator. It's cool. I like that. I want to change up. I'm going to assume that I haven't got the fully customizable racing gearbox in this, or maybe it's just not allowed. Whoa! Do you go high? Do you go low? Wow, look at the sparks off the back of that. I do love the graphics in this game. It's all about the concentration on this one. It's all about the strategy. It's all about slipstreaming. Ooh. Okay, you can get track limits around it. You can get a track limit warning. Theoretically, the quickest way to the line is the shortest way. Look at those sparks flying. I love the sunset in the mirror too. Have you guys seen that? Oh! We got a bit of a bump up ahead. Nice little bump draft going on, I think. Look at this sunset. It's a good looking car that Kushti's in, but as with me previously, it's not overly quick, but he's going to qualify at the front, and then it's going to be all about the slipstream. I think. Can I pick up a slipstream off Timmy? So I've come off the line at the bottom at the moment because I'm trying to get a tow off of Timmy up front. Really I want to be down on the apron taking the shortest route. So it's a bit of a trade-off between getting a slipstream just come right down on the bottom again. Hug this yellow line. Yeah, thank you very much. My cold is getting better. It's the first night I've actually felt half decent, if I'm honest. See, I thought he was coming back yesterday. I felt grotty last night, really grotty, but certainly a lot better today. Thank you for asking, my friend. About time I went down with this the weekend, the Monday after I did the wedding, so that was 2 weeks ago. So it's taken nearly 2 weeks to get over this. Crazy. Sorry Kushti, sorry about that, mate. It is all about the car. I've chosen wrong cars all night. It's really weird, isn't it? You're in a GR1 race and you would think that it would be the same. I need to check whether I've got BOP on. BOP should be on. I'd like to start doing what Kuro does and have one make races. I might throw that open on Discord for discussion, and because that would give us some really close racing. One make races with stock cars, but it does mean that people are going to have to go and buy them. That's the problem that I've got. One make races. So basically we all have the same car with the same stats, and then it's all down to driver ability, driver skill. But as I'm finding, it's like this one. If we all had this car, we'd all jump in it. Kushti went out to look for it. He hasn't got it. He can't buy it. And the other thing as well is, you know, I might pick a car that costs 1 million credits, and people don't want to spend 1 million credits on that particular car. What, you know, I have no right to force people into doing things. So what I've got to try and do is to find some way in this game to level the playing field so that people can run the cars that they've got, in their garage, but we have some fair races and people have a chance. Well, I hear what you're saying, Rimac, but we've just lost Kushti because his car isn't competitive. And this is my dilemma. we've got 1.5 minutes and then we'll be going racing. The problem is when you're racing a track like this, you've got to have a competitive car. I immediately jumped into the Bugatti thinking that would be quite a decent car. So far off the pace, I was like, I don't know what it was. You can check the video, but probably 2 or 3 seconds off the pace. Jump into this one, and we're right up there. I mean, Timmy's got fastest lap at the moment with a 39.5. I got a 39.9 when I was slipstreaming. Yeah, I've got to work out some way of doing it, and this it might be, well, we're in GER1 cars, but I've noticed I've been in a lot of lobbies lately where it's all down to the car. Some cars are so much quicker than other cars, and even in the World Circuit races, some of the ones I'm doing at the moment, where I'm racing the AI, it's all down to the car. If you've got the right car, you can blitz the race. You've got the wrong car, you can struggle. And a lot of people that are following my videos for those races, they're like, thank goodness you put that car out with that tuning. It made all the difference. And they've been trying, you know, for hours to complete a race, and suddenly they jump in the car that I'm recommending with the tuning I recommend, and they're winning on the hard settings. So yeah, the Hyundai VGT, but we've lost both Christy and Jonathan. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, Tim in at R92 CP is pretty good. For instance, you could do a poll at the end of each stream, a vote for the next night's races. Yeah, but see, the thing is, I want to... Bump drafting is good, Orbulator, no problem with that at all. What I want to do with this stream, and nobody else that I can see is really doing it, and it might be that it's just impossible, and I've got to try and work out how to do it, and I'll get to the race in just a moment, guys. I want to be able to have all of the tracks, and we choose all different tracks on all different cars, and we're using everything that is in the game. It's completely and fully randomized. But where I'm struggling is the cars. Getting 16 people with competitive cars is difficult. Yeah, Timmy, I really like the randomness, and I want to keep that in. I'll find something that works. I'm going to analyze this to death until I find something that works, because there has to be something out there. There has to be. The game can't be that unbalanced. It's a bit like Formula 1, you know, the Red Bull's running away with everything at the moment. If you're in the right car, you're in the right car. If you're in the wrong car, you're in the wrong car. See, look, Paz and I waltzing around everybody. If you're in a McLaren, it's just like, what's the point? It's so not fair. Anyhow, this is all about tactics. This is all about slipstreaming. This is all about when to make the move, whoop, and when to bump draft. So you want to not bump as you're going into or just out of a corner, but you do want to bump at other times. See, this car on the outside of me is super quick, the one Timmy's in. That's a stonkingly quick car. Getting a slipstream though. Ugh. Getting the slipstream and it just pulls this one on. Now I've got a penalty, which is going to be a big problem because I just couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it on the bottom with the washout from the car that I was slipstreaming. It's actually quite difficult to slipstream in these cars, if I'm honest. You can see the car behind me is that fast. He's moving around all over the place in the dirty air, and he's going to have to watch in a moment because I'm going to hit the brakes in a moment when I hit the penalty. I'm going to go out to the right to get out of everybody's way, and now I'm going to have to jump back in. Wow, look at those two up front sparking like crazy. Now the point is, those two now should work together so that I can't catch them. However, Timmy's just given me a bump, which is going to mean that I'm hopefully can catch up. Here we go again. So working together, this is going to bring Timmy and I on to these two up front, unless they are going to work together, which it looks like they now are. See, Timmy gives me a bump, then he catches me up, so I'm putting him along now. We're down to 1.8. I do think that if Timmy was to go, he could probably catch these two on his own. He's in a very, very fast car, but you can see how it unsettles his car every time he bumps. This bump drafting is difficult. But 1.5 down now, so maybe the two up front have stopped bumping. Whoa, I think Timmy got in some dirt. Yeah, there, it was all over the shop. Now, if he comes by me, then what I need now to do is I need to bump draft him when we get onto the straight. And try and help him to catch up and get him to pull me on as well. The big question is whether I can catch him. And now you're going to see me, I'm going to be all over the place now while I'm in the dirty air, just trying to stay with him. He's gone high. I was going to give him a bump, unfortunately he went high. Two up front are 2 seconds away now. That's what that penalty did for me. Now we need to negotiate the McLaren as well up front, or whatever that car is. I think it's a McLaren actually. You see how it all goes wrong when you get the strategy wrong. Quite a battle going on up front though with Fraz and 250. Who is going to blink first? Unfortunately, I've fallen off the back of Timmy now, so no worries, Roman. This is the problem with this: is if you've got the wrong car, you're just not in it. So my times 1:39s I was running, and I'm down into 1:40.6s, so half a second off the pace. And the guys in front, I mean, I'm 3 seconds off of Timmy and 4 seconds off of Faz and RL, and foot's planted. Can't really go any quicker. Oh, Roman, you definitely got the coolest name, without a doubt. I think this is game over for me. There's no way. Come off down the bottom now. There's no way I can. Whoa. Okay, that was fun. Oh, get a load of that. Whoa. Completely reset. I've probably driven Le Mans and Sardegna the most. Sardegna is my grinding track, so I've probably driven that more than any other track now. Le Mans was my grinding track for the longest time, so I did that for quite a while. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Rimac. No idea. No idea. Completely reset me. Right, sit down a penalty into the bargain, so GT7 doesn't love me anymore. I've obviously done something to upset it. Yo, Timmy! Nice win. That was a quick car, I tell you. That was a really quick car. And Faz second, RO250 third. And I think poor me and Smooth Operator. Well, I've learned something, is if you come down the bottom here and you stay in and here, it's going to reset you. Well, somewhere it will reset you. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I had that car, didn't use it because it was 100 pp less than the Hyundai. It's just weird, isn't it? It was super quick in the race. It's just so interesting to see how things pan out. I mean, our 92 CP was the car to be in. The three of us went for the 787. Very, very, very strange. Anyway, it is 10 minutes to midnight. I might go and do a couple of other people's lobbies. I often do that just to wind down after a stream, because obviously I'm racing and doing the stream. There's a lot going on, but this gives me an opportunity to just race. But I just want to say thank you to everybody that has joined me this evening. We've had some great racing again tonight. The randomizer worked well. I apologise for the issue with the cars. That is something I'm going to need to work on. I don't know what the answer is. One of the things that clearly came across tonight is we can't force a particular car, because we did the Widowmaker, the 911. Half of the field were in the 911, other people didn't have it. Again, with that race, people wanted to jump into the Mazda, a lot of people didn't have it. Other people don't have the credits to go out and buy million, 2 million, 3 million pound cars. So I need to find some algorithm, some formula where we can have close racing of where people can choose maybe from a dozen cars. I thought I'd sorted something that was going to work, but it didn't, unfortunately. So anyway, thank you ever so much. Please smash the like button on the way out. If you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're a current subscriber, and everybody in the chat who is, thank you ever so much for continuing to support the channel. It is Black Friday tomorrow. I am going to be getting myself a stream deck ordered up, and then that will be sitting here hopefully next week, which means I'll have more control and I'll be able to see more readily which scene I'm on. And yeah, the wheel is still happening. Not quite sure when, but it's still happening. But I hope that everybody in the States, I hope you all have a really, really good Thanksgiving. Have a very safe time. Enjoy it with your families and your friends, and just have a great day. And I will be back tomorrow. I had thought about doing a random weather event, but a lot of people didn't seem to go for that. So I think we'll probably just be doing the randomizer again tomorrow to round out the week. And then we'll see what next week is going to give us with regards to the daily races. But in the meantime, stay well, my friends. Stay safe. And I will see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.